Hello everyone, this is Ninja. This is episode 10 of my Feed the Beast Mindcrack mod pack Let's Play series, and I've done a lot since last episode. Did some structural changes to my house here. Oh, of course it's raining when I start recording. Um, and I made a room over here for Thaumcraft, which I'm going to get into a little bit later in this episode. I decided to go and start Thaumcraft now because mostly because of my lack of gunpowder, because I need a lot of industrial TNT to make the iridium plates, and you gotta kill like 100 creepers just to get a stack of gunpowder. So I figure a quicker way to do it would be to transmute it, and I might as well get started with Thaumcraft for that reason. I was trying to increase my frame rate. Like when I'm inside my house when I'm clicking, I have a frame rate issue, as you guys might have seen in my previous episodes. So I moved my farm. It's now underground over here. Well, it was underground before, but it was right underneath my base. And moving it over there hasn't really improved my frame rate at all. So it's something else. But at least that'll give me the room underneath my house to make other rooms for different mods and stuff. So that'll be good to have that space anyhow. And I haven't finished it yet. I still need to bring the pipes over and make some more what do you call it, the redstone energy conduits. One other thing, I made some new tools. Let's see here. I made the rock cutter. I made this because my silk touch pick is like just eating up all my XP. Like every time I get enough levels, I either die or I spend them all on the silk touch pick. So I've got a rock cutter just for when I need this for special things like diamond, and I finally went and got that iridium ore. Let me show you what this thing looks like, because it's extremely rare. I'm not sure how many people have actually found this iridium ore just hanging around. I mean, sometimes your quarry will get one or two, but this is the first one I've actually seen. Let's see, where did I put it? Oh, right here. Okay. It'll show up eventually. I'm gonna have to move away from it. You see what I'm dealing with here? It's definitely an Optifine issue. I need to switch to the standard edition, but I'm running the new Mindcrack version, which is 8.0.1, I think, and the only Optifine that works with it at this point is the C3 Ultra edition, and I need to go to the standard edition if I want to fix my block lag issues or whatever it is. Yeah, just placing blocks down and having them not show up for until you move away from the area. The standard edition was fixing that. In the last version, I had it running at a little better frame rate, and when I placed blocks down, it wasn't my frame rate wasn't dropping at all with mouse clicks. So as soon as that comes out, I'll upgrade to it. But it's playable at this point, at least. So yeah, this rock cutter is very, very, very slow, but at least it has silk touch on it. I tried putting that enchant on it, and you can put it on it, but it doesn't stay. Because I tried putting efficiency 3 on this rock cutter to see if it would speed it up a little bit, and you can't. I think you can with the drill. I've had that stick before. Yeah, but don't try it on the rock cutter. Well, you could try it. Maybe you'll have success, but I didn't. Let's see, what other changes did I do here? I added a window because there's no, you couldn't see on to the outside, and this is the best view over here. So So I added a window on this side. I'm gonna take these lines out of the texture pack. I've been meaning to do it. I just haven't gotten around to it. And I'll make like a permanent file for that. So every time I upgrade the texture pack, I'll just put that in there myself. And yeah, I'll probably make that available for download. So you guys can get rid of these lines too if you want. If you're running a 32 by 32 texture pack, that is. Let's see. I still only have 12 industrial TNT. I covered the entire floor with copper plates. I haven't quite finished it yet. I'm not sure how it looks. It's interesting, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it in the end. Anyhow, let's take a look at the farm down here. Yeah, I just moved the farms so far. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a tunnel going down here and run the pipe and wire down it. And right now I have the farms actually built already. They just I haven't planted down the seeds yet, and they're not running yet. So yeah, here's the new farm setup. I did it a little differently this time. I made it so they're just stacked on top of each other all the way. They're not side by side anymore, and that'll make it easier just to run a wire and pipe all straight up and down and do each one exactly the same. I still need to make stairs and stuff here because it's kind of hard to fly around the way it is right now. I suppose if I put hover mode on, it's a little bit more manageable, but yeah, this isn't very good setup yet. But yeah, I'm gonna do this off camera, and I'll show you the results next episode. Now let's go start on Thaumcraft. Also, I made a quarry because there's some changes in this this version of the Mindcrack FTB mod pack, and they kind of balance things out a bit, which I really like. But at the same time, it's going to make things a little harder for me. But that's what they intended, though. So, I mean, is to make the stuff that's supposed to be hard to get just really hard to get. So, and I think they didn't intend on having this whole rich slag thing being used by everyone to get iridium. So this is pretty much useless. I'll show you that it for sure doesn't work. I heard that they were gonna do this, but there you go. You can see for yourself. This does not work anymore. So iridium's gonna be much harder to get. You can still make it from this platinum dust. It's just you're gonna have to mine tons of ferrous ore to get the platinum dust, and it's either that or find actual iridium ore, which is extremely rare. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit slower. I hadn't really got that much iridium already, so I hadn't really taken full advantage of that exploit, really. These are going to run out probably, because yeah, there's no more farms running. So yeah, those will run out, but that's fine. I have these storing power. They won't output it right now, so I can move these over to kickstart the other farm system. Okay, let's get started with Thaumcraft. The first thing you got to start with is the apprentice, or the wand of the apprentice, with a gold nugget and a stick, and any one of the Thaumcraft shards. Like there's you can use any one of these. You could use any one of these shards right here. I just used the earth shard because I have the most of those, so that tells me that they're not as rare as the others. So let's get this thing made, and this will charge up with 50 Vs. Usually creating any kind of item in Thaumcraft takes a certain amount of Vs, and there's different wands you get. They can hold higher amounts of Vs, and some of them are actually weapons. That'll be nice to have, because with these trees over here, I think they're messing with the flux in the area, And so if I already have the flux all out of balance, I might as well be using it, right? Because I had a boss wisp killed me the other day. I shot him about 4 times and he still didn't die. Um, and he killed me. So yeah, I'd like to combat those things with actually having some of the Thaumcraft stuff. This is the area that I'm going to build all the Thaumcraft stuff in. I figured I'd make a decent sized structure, something that looks a little more um, maybe medieval or wizard like for the Thaumcraft stuff. I've just got like a courtyard here. This is kind of cool. I can just fly down in here, or it's a good way to get out of here real quick too. But that this means I'm gonna have wisps inside. I have them coming in the roof every once in a while anyway. Also, I made holes in all the floors so I could just use my jetpack to get around my rooms, because I was getting sick of having to wind around my stairs all the time when I could just drop down. So makes things a little bit easier. I made this one a little bit smaller because this is the floor I want to get to the most, and a lot of times when I dropped down, I was just dropping down all the way to the bottom. So I made this one a little smaller so it catches me a little easier. Okay, next thing we got to make is the it's called some kind of table. Hold on a sec. Let's just make a few of these, and because you need 2 for the first table that you're gonna make, and there's one that's like a crafting table. So I'll make 3, and you also need well, let's see what this is called. I'm not sure if this is the right configuration either. Wait a sec. Yeah, it's an ink sac. That's right. Scribing tools. Okay, so we got tables and scribing tools. So let's go make the first of the Thaumcraft stuff. I think I'll set the first table. Let's put it maybe right here. We'll put the table. This is going to be for doing the research. I think it might be called a research table. I'm not sure. And then you click on this table with the scribing tools, or I mean scribing tools, and it turns into a desk. And this is how you get all your research. Oh, one thing I forgot though. First you got to make a. Oh, there's a little bar in the corner that says 50 Vs. I didn't even notice that. That must be new to this version or something. I don't know. I never noticed that before. Okay, we're gonna make it's like an achievement. Like when you go into your achievements, it's like this, but it's a separate system, and it uses a book. And just by clicking on the bookshelf, okay, I kind of screwed that up. That's so yeah, to make the book for Thaumcraft, you click on a bookshelf, or you right click on it with the wand, and it creates a Thaumonomicon. And this bookshelf is actually gone, but because of my whole Optifine graphical issues, it's still there. So anyhow, so you get the Thaumonomicon, and this will tell you, this keeps track of all the research you do, all the things you've discovered, and it also gives you information on basically how to play Thaumcraft. You can get information about all the trees. I'm not gonna read all this stuff because there's a lot of other people who've done this stuff already and have basically big tutorials type things on all this stuff, and it's a lot of time spent doing all the research, just putting in the items into the table. But yeah, anytime you want to get information on Thaumcraft, this is where you go. So okay, I'll show you let's do a little bit of research here. Actually, let me grab some stuff to teach to the table. I know a lot of the transmute stuff takes seeds, and I think I have a lot of seeds in my chest right now from moving those farms over. I had to take out all the seeds, so let's use some seeds, and we'll get the first things taught to the table. Oh, hold on a sec. I need to switch out my inventory. Okay, so let's try some basic research. I'm gonna teach it seeds first. Oh, we need paper though. Alright, so you supply this thing with paper, and you click on the hourglass button here to start your research. And first you want to get a theory. The slider bar down here is for the different type, or the different way that you research. Like if you do cursory, you have less chance of actually losing the item when you research it, but it's also not as likely that it's going to increase your research amounts. And I'll show you with that. Like if it's better to use cursory when you know that item is gonna be used for your research. So, but if you're just trying to see if that item is for the research, you want to go with thorough, just to kind of get it out of the way, and to see if it actually takes any of the properties that these items have. So, all right, I'll get started with this. So I'll show you how this works. Okay, usually it's going to give you something right away if that item has like a new theory that you can learn. I don't think it's going to give you multiples of the same theories unless you haven't completed the theory yet. So that means this has something in it that I can use from the seeds. So let's just keep clicking on it until it shows something. So this question mark means that it's one of these two. I know that, but you can't tell which one yet. So just keep clicking on it. Yeah, see, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell which you should use sometimes, like either thorough or cursory, because you seem to lose a lot through doing cursory anyway. You just do a lot more clicking. See, I'm down to 57. I probably would have lost a lot more though if I was doing thorough, but I wouldn't have had to click as many times. So you can see it. This is at 100%, and this is grayed out, so we know it doesn't take this other property. So researching this anymore is just a waste. Now, once you get to a certain point, this will be in English and not like all obscured like it is right now. So let's put something else in here and see what else this thing wants. Let's use gravel, and I'm gonna do thorough. Yeah, okay. Thorough's a quicker way of seeing if it needs that property or not. Doesn't want that. Doesn't want that. Sugar. Well, I only had one of those, so not sure if it wanted that or not. Okay, I'm gonna need to get some stuff out of this bag here. And to see what properties the items have, you hold down Shift and it'll pop up. See? Okay, Fractus, maybe it wants that. Nope. So yeah, it's kind of expensive doing the research. Going to make sure you have a lot of stuff before you get started. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself, you know, going out to get items just to burn them all away in your research. Let's see if it wants some paper. Okay, so it wanted some kind of metal. I'm just using copper because I have a lot of it. And we have a constant supply coming in. So we got 2 at 100%. Let's see if it shows us. Okay, yeah, basic transmutation. Once you get to a certain point, it actually tells you what the theory is that you're finding, and it gives you some kind of clue as to the things that you might need to research. This one says, by studying the rudiments of alchemy and the properties of metals, you think you might have stumbled upon a way to transform base metals into gold. Okay, so this is like basic transmutation, or gold transmutation or something. So we got another thing to find. Okay, let's see if it wants gold. It might want this right here. Yes, that's what it wants. I should have guessed that in the first place, since the end result is gold. Okay, I'm gonna try nuggets. Maybe that'll be a little cheaper. Let's hope. Yeah, okay, it doesn't have it. So let's pick that gold back up. As you can see, all these are at 100%, and we have a discovery, basic transmutation. So I think this one will just give us gold. I need to get a chest over here. Throwing things on the ground at this point. Or let me put a few things back in here. Okay. Okay, so our first theory, transform base metals into gold. Alright, and if we look at the Thaumcraft, it'll have this unlocked. And it also shows some other branches that you can that it's going to lead to. Okay, and I'm going to do a bunch of this research off camera, since you guys kind of see what you have to do to get the research, and it's just not very it's not that entertaining, I don't think. So I'll be back when I have a bunch of research theories, hopefully gunpowder, because that's the whole reason I want to be getting into this right here. So I'll be back. Okay, I just found out that if you don't learn, like, I wanted to do a bunch of research and just show me learning all the stuff at one time, but apparently that's not a good way to go, because I already have the tin theory. See, I'm holding it right here, and I have this in the table. So tin transmutation. So this is basically a waste. I made a chest. I'm just gonna put the stuff in here. Let's see, where should we put this? Okay, so we got tin transmutation. Let's go ahead and learn that, and I'll show you in the book. And I'll just do this for each one. I'll do the research, and then I'll record it once I have it done. Okay, now we have iron transmutation. Now we've got silver transmutation. Okay, now we got thaumium. And this is kind of over in the other direction. I think these are like magic building blocks or something like that. Anyhow. Okay, now we got lead transmutation. Now we've got copper transmutation. And this looks like it might be the last of the metals. Not sure though. And I think to the side right here is gunpowder, from what I've seen. So I'm going for that next. Okay, now we got magic tallow. Not sure exactly what this stuff is used for. Rendered fat with a touch of magic. Yeah, I'm not too sure. It might be the ingredients to something, the component to one of the recipes for Thaumcraft, I think. Okay, I just learned alimentum, or got the theory. I'm not sure what this stuff is exactly. Slightest bump it. Oh, this is like an explosive, like you can throw it and it's like TNT or something like that. You could probably use it in recipes too. There it is. Okay, I finally on to gunpowder. I knew gunpowder's got, what is it, fractus and fire something. What is this called? Ignis. So I used, I know this has fractus and this has ignis, so I used this instead of actually using all of my gunpowder, which I only have 8 at the moment. So yeah, if you want to do an item that has like certain properties, always try and find something cheaper that has those same properties and just put them in the table. But let's try and get gunpowder learned. 100% on fractus. 100% on ignis, and I know seeds have that, so... Oh, that's not 100%, hold on. Alright, now it's 100. And I'm just using thorough now, because if you use cursory, I mean, you're still going to lose items, and it's just more clicking, so I really don't see any benefit to using cursory. I know most other people just end up going with thorough, just to save time, really. I mean, you may end up using more resources, but it doesn't look like you're going to really save that much by using cursory, so definitely just turn this to thorough if you don't want to waste too much time. Okay, we got gunpowder. This means we can... Well, let's look up the recipe for this, because, let's see. It needs 6 fractus and 6 ignis. And you have to put it in a crucible. To make a crucible, let's go grab some iron. Oh, also I'm going to need some, I'm going to need lava. To put underneath the crucible, you need a power, or a source of heat underneath the crucible, so you got to put lava underneath it. So let's just grab one bucket. And let's make the crucible, which is, I think it's just making a cauldron, and you right-click it with the wand of the apprentice. I'm pretty sure that's just all it takes to make the crucible. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make a quarry later. I have it all laid out. Well, might as well make it now that you guys see. I just needed like enough diamonds to get this made, actually, because the drill is pretty easy because you can just use diamond dust for that. So, and I have lots of diamond dust, but I'm always running out of diamonds. Anytime I have diamonds, I spend them like immediately. So, but we've gotten a lot of good stuff out of diamonds, like the advanced chainsaw and all this stuff that lasts pretty much forever. So, and I used a diamond on each of these. So, yeah, I just keep running out. And of course, I forgot to I'll just make a workbench here. Normal workbench, that is. Put this next to the temporary chest. And let's make a cauldron. And I'm gonna need an infinite water source here too, I just remembered. Let's make this... Well, I don't want to catch anything on fire. Trying to think. Okay, we want to kind of make this next to the table. So let's put it right here. And I didn't chop down this tree because this is also one of the Thaumcraft trees, and I think this is some kind of positive energy coming out of this tree. I don't know what the other one is, this other tree right here. I think this is a great wood, I'm pretty sure. But I know both of these things affect the flux, the magic levels in the atmosphere or whatever. Okay, let's put the... Oh, putting the lava next to the tree might not be a good idea. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to put this somewhere else. Alright, let's just put it here. Like right here. Okay. Alright, now I replace this with brick. I probably shouldn't have done that one with brick though. Alright, now infinite water source. Okay, just grab a couple. Hey, how'd you get down here? Are you spawning down here? Man, okay. That's one other thing I forgot to mention is I put some wrath lamps upstairs. These things will light they put out a lot of light and they put it downwards, like, so whatever's beneath this for I think about 40 blocks it lights up, but I'm not sure how much it's lighting everything up because I had that skeleton spawn down here. So it's probably starting to dissipate right around here. I need to just put a torch down here. Okay, so I'm gonna put an infinite water source right here. Yeah, I'm not sure if is that showing on the outside? I suppose it doesn't matter that much if it is. No, okay. Or wait, that's over here. Anyhow, we'll just cover that. Put some kind of cover over it. Okay, so let's finish making this infinite water supply. Okay, so anytime we need to refill the cauldron, we can just come right here, fill it up, and you'll see this bubbling once it gets hot enough. And if you're standing on top of it, it'll start hurting you. So let's do that. Oh, that's because I haven't changed it yet. Okay, this is still just a cauldron. And I lost the water inside of it, which is fine. Alright, now there we go. Okay. That doesn't look very full. At least not as full as the cauldron was. Okay, so let's check out what gunpowder needed again. It needs Fractus and Ignis, 6 apiece, so what has that is cobblestone. I'm not sure how much it has. I think it just has 1. So it would take 6 cobblestone and then 6 of these chickens. Okay, so can do that. Well, let me drop some stuff off in this chest first. Okay, so I think I could just throw the items in like this. Okay, there's 6. And for the chicken, 6 chicken. Now click on this. Let's see how much feast we have. Oh yeah, that's right. They have the bar right there. Now there's a pair of goggles that you can put on as a helmet that will actually show you what you have in here. Like it'll show Fractus, and it'll show all the stuff that you just put in there, like that, all the symbols that you see, like the Ignis and Fractus, whatever. So let's get some gunpowder. That gave us just, yeah, 1 gunpowder, so that's kind of expensive, but these are resources we have pretty much infinite. Yeah, I have infinite chicken and infinite cobblestone. I mean, chicken you gotta wait around for them to breed, or for the eggs to hatch and stuff, or not hatch, but yeah. So we got a few chickens here. I'm not sure how many that is. They look like they're going crazy down there. Oh my god, look at them in the corner. I just noticed that. Holy crap. Okay, so we're gonna have to actually kill some chickens now. I'm gonna turn this off for the meantime. Wow, look at all those chickens. That's crazy. And it's not really slowing down my frame rate. I mean, this is as good a frame rate as I had inside the building there, so the game's keeping up pretty good. And I'm gonna have to grab my backpack. Okay, now we can get to some chicken killing. Oh my goodness, look at all these guys. Wow, got a lot of XP out of this too. Yeah, so I left my chicken farm on for a little too long, I think. Oh man, this is like a good XP farm too. I mean, how many levels have I gained now? It's just crazy. Okay, now that the chickens are at least not to the level where they're, you know, sticking in the corners right here. Yeah, that was a good chicken harvest. I think I got about 15 levels out of that too. I think I started at level 5 or so. I don't know. I'll have to watch the video back to check on that. But yeah, we got tons of stuff here. I have to actually throw out some cobblestone. Okay, so for each gunpowder it takes 5 vis. So I think we can do 10 gunpowder at a time, and so it takes 6 cobblestone and 6 chicken for each piece of gunpowder. So I think we can do it like this. I think we can put 60 chicken and 60 cobblestone, and we should end up with 19 gunpowder total. Ooh, that's overflowing. Uh-oh. I think I screwed that up. Oops. So I might have lost some of the contents there. Let's see, how much gunpowder did we get? I think we only got 2 gunpowder. That was a fail. Okay. Well, that's alright. Well, that's how you learn. So I guess just do 1 at a time. Maybe 2, I don't know. Let's try the 2 at a time. So 6 chicken. I'll try 12. 12 chicken, 12 cobblestone. Let's try this instead. Okay. That seems to be a little more manageable. Alright. Slowly coming up in gunpowder. And we're probably releasing a ton of bad stuff into the air. Something I'm not fully aware of all the consequences involved in that. I think, I know you'll get more spawns of those bad guys coming out, but I'm already getting a lot of those spawns anyway, so it's no big deal, I think. But I know you can like start corrupting the earth, like any dirt will actually turn like a purple whitish color or something, and it'll become like corrupted. So that's something I kind of want to avoid, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do too much damage just by doing a little bit of this right now. I just want to get enough gunpowder to make enough industrial TNT to get my speedy pants, because that was one of my goals of last episode, but I didn't quite get there. So I need to get enough industrial TNT. Like I think we have enough to make one plate, but might need almost a stack of gunpowder to make the second one too. The rest of this stuff is pretty easy. Lapotron crystal, machine block. Yeah, we've already got the nano pants. So it's just these plates. So let's make some more gunpowder. Okay, so with this flint dust, you can get a little more TNT. Like it's 4 if you just put flint in here, but if you put flint dust, so it's going to cost you quite a bit more flint, but flint is relatively infinite compared to gunpowder, so it is worth it. It's worth getting that extra piece of TNT. So now we can get our first iridium plate. Let's put that sucker in there. Iridium plate. You get a little bit of dark ashes out of that too. And I'll just keep this other one in here. Okay, so I'm out of chicken. I've got 32. I'll have to go see how many chickens I've got hatched right now. I might be able to get the full amount for that other iridium plate already. Well, I'm not sure if I showed this. I made it so it has to go to this chest first, this second, third, fourth. I just did that by putting a plate in between these so they don't connect. So you can use these micro blocks to actually, you know, regulate whether your pipes are connecting or not. What the hell? Must have been a block that got thrown down in there. Look at that. What the? It's blocking my it's blocking this thing from actually putting any more eggs out. Oh, I had to throw some cobblestone out. That's why. That's what happened there. Oops. Make sure I pick that up. I didn't know deployers would work like that. I don't know that just set a block right out in front of themselves. That's good to know. Okay, I think this last bit of chicken here will actually be enough to put us over the top. If I can actually finish eating that. Okay. So let's get some water. And I'm confused as to why that's not showing up yet. Okay, I must have just clicked twice because of my graphical issues at the moment. Okay, so 12. 12 of those. 2 more gunpowder, and this will be enough to, I think, make 15 industrial TNT, and I had 1 left over from the last one, so this should be enough. Let's check it out. If I'm figuring this right, let's see here, because this will be enough for. This will get 5. I just have to put the powder together, and it should be done by now. Probably in this chest. Yes, tiny piles of flint dust. Let's put all those together. And this should get us 5 apiece, and that should be enough for 15. Okay, there's 16. And that's enough to make the second plate. There we go. Got the second plate. Now we can make the QuantumSuit Leggings. These things allow you to run very, very fast, which will be nice. I'm trying to do almost everything that's going to make things faster in every way. So this is going to be very good. I think we need 2, or I need to look at the recipe. Or not that recipe. Usage. Okay, so a couple machine blocks, a Laptron crystal. Those are normal circuits. Okay. And also another change I made is I made a bunch more recipes, and this is for all the basic industrial craft components, and then I put up here like some of the more advanced recipes, like this is advanced machine block. It just because I keep running out of space in this inventory right here, so I figure, okay, if it's a component, I'll do it in this chest. If it's a big machine or something more advanced, I'll keep it in this one up here. Okay, so machine block, 2 of these. And then we need a Laptron crystal. I'm gonna need some redstone. Okay, we got a redstone, so... Oh, and of course, need a ruby. Alright, so there's that, and oh, I need a circuit first. I suppose I could make a recipe for this one too, but it's not something that common, so maybe not. Alright, so is this everything? Gotta get the pants ready. Put these in the middle. Glowstone on for the feet, and the plates go here. Machine blocks. Yes, QuantumSuit Leggings. Alright, let's charge these up. Alright, so we got our QuantumSuit Leggings, and let's test out how quick these are. I'm pretty sure as long as you just run, you'll run really fast. And I don't know if I can keep up with this actually, or if my graphics card can keep up with this. Yes, this is much better. It slows you down when you're flying. If I could get the boots, that would save me the loss in speed when you jump. And you can jump really high too, so it's almost like you don't have to wear the jetpack. Yeah, as soon as I get home, none of this stuff will render in. I could travel around and everything's fine, but yeah, I'm just waiting on that standard edition to come out for Optifine. And let's see how much. Oh, that didn't use any durability? That didn't use any power. That's weird. I thought I used the power up when you ran fast, but I guess not. That's good. Good to know. So I guess it just uses power when you actually take damage. Oh, I don't have my bow on me. Oh, we can. Nah, there's no point in killing those. Ah, jackass. Alright, I think I finished everything I set out to do. Got the QuantumSuit Leggings with all that gunpowder that we transmuted. And with that, I'm going to call it an end to the episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.